3 years ago, I did a video which has been quite popular, the 10 biggest mistakes that property investors make when they're investing in the Dubai market. I wanted to do a repeat, but let's make it and shorten it down to 5 biggest mistakes that I currently see in the market being made by investors. We will link the 10 ones in the description as well. If you're looking to purchase a property in Dubai, hit the link below. Hit it, click it, let's see if we're a good fit to work with each other. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon, and obviously show us some love in the comment section. Guys, listen, one of the things that in my opinion is going to really stand out in the Dubai market, apart from buying a property in a community, in a good location, in the next 5 to 10 years is going to be quality. Quality of workmanship, quality of the fixtures used, quality of the entire overall property, okay? So if you're already in a good location and a good community, quality is one of those things that are going to make or break your property performance over the next 5 to 10 years. Now here's the thing, while quality is super important, in the Dubai market, almost every Tom, Dick, and Harry developer uses the term quality when they're marketing their property, especially if it's off plan, okay? I've yet to see a developer that says, here, buy this property, we're building it really average. You've got to look underneath the currents. You've got to look at the price point. You've got to look at the fixtures. You've got to look at the consultant. You've got to look at the contracting company. You've got to look at the material to assess if they're going to be building quality or not, because they don't actually tell you we're building average. Everybody in their brochure always says we're building luxury, quality, and prime materials being used. Everybody says that. How do you get around this? You assess it, okay? You don't just rely on the brochure or sitting in somewhere in North America and say, hey, if he says quality, then it must be quality, right? You assess it. How do you assess it, right? It's very easy. If you were out there looking to buy I was going to use a car example, but I think car example is not good because robots make cars, and pretty much all of them, whether you're buying a Hyundai or a Toyota or a BMW, almost all of them come out perfect. But when it comes to a property, there's humans involved. They're not being printed off a printer at the moment. So the way you assess quality is you actually visit. You visit and view. So very easy, okay? If a developer is claiming that they're going to build quality, just go and look at a similar building or a property that developer claims that they've built 5 years ago. If they didn't build quality then and it's going to start showing up in 5 years, they're not going to build quality today, okay? So your visit or your expert advisor's visit is what's going to make a big difference, okay, guys? Number 2. Getting overly excited, overly hyped, overly sold, okay? I remember that recently, well, about 2-3 years ago, there was a property launch, very good apartments, already ready, but the full amenities were not fully ready yet. But what they did do, and you've got to understand this, Dubai is a lot of bling, 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 right? Beaches, bling, views. What this property developer did do was announce that they were giving away about, I think that property had about 15 different amenities, like a golf, what do you call this? A golf swing simulator, offices, or, you know, because it was the pandemic, so office spaces that you could rent, business centers, so on and so forth. So one of my clients asked me this, and they said, like, look, Fahd, do you really think they're going to deliver all of this? And I said this to them, look at all the amenities that they're promising. Let's say this is 100, minus this by 30. At 70% of the amenities means that out of 15, if you're happy that they delivered 10 or 11, if you're happy with this, it's okay. Just lower your expectations in some ways, sometimes, okay? Some developers, they deliver what they say they're going to deliver. In some cases, you've got to just be a little bit careful, all right? Number 3, okay? Let's keep going. So guys, listen, I'm giving you the issues or the mistakes and the antidote at the same time. So I hope that this will make sense for you, all right? Oh, this is so good. Back in the day when I made that video, I didn't have this dream. One of the other mistakes that people make is they go into the market and buy with the shopping mindset, right? They're like, we will look, we will see, okay? That's okay if you're into the market to buy a shirt, because if you buy the wrong shirt, who cares, right? The shirt could be even expensive. It could be a $20,000 shirt from one of the big designers. Who cares, right? When you're buying a property, you've got to analyze and then perhaps pick the right property. Well, maybe not do so much of analysis because that could lead to paralysis, but go with a business mindset, okay? Don't go with a shopping mindset. Go with the business mindset. It's okay to go with the shopping mindset as well. Sometimes to leave the business mindset at home is also okay. Just have an expert advisor guiding you through the process, okay? Number 4, okay? For some reason, people don't or disregard the value of working with an expert. Okay, guys, listen, what is this? Aeroplane. It's the FD Global Private Aeroplane Jet, all right? It's yellow and black and so on and so forth. Guys, listen. For most people, property is one of their largest purchases that they're making if they're not buying a private jet or a yacht. Property is one of the largest purchases. So my question to you is, would you ever fly in an aeroplane with an amateur as a pilot? No, you wouldn't. You'd always make sure that there's a commercially licensed pilot flying the plane. Why? Because you're going to be risking a lot if he doesn't know what he or she's doing. Why don't you take the same approach to your property investment? Yes, even if you make the wrong investment, it's not going to cost you your life, generally speaking. But why risk it, right? You're going to spend about $1 million, 2 million dirhams. Work with an expert. How do you identify an expert? There are 4 qualities that you're looking in an expert, okay? Experience, 5 to 10 years. They should be honest and transparent. They should be very competent, not make and repeat mistakes. Last but not the least, they should be very organized in the step-by-step process that they take to help you invest in a property, okay? Those are the 4 qualities for an expert, okay? Last but not the least, waiting for that perfect time, okay? For that perfect time. There is no perfect time. The perfect time means, is it the perfect time for you? Because markets go up, markets come down, markets go up, markets come down, market go up. It's generally, actually it doesn't go like this, rather, I'm going to correct this. Markets go up, down, go up, down, go up, down, go up, down, go up, down. It's okay if you start here and you end here. In the long term, you're going to have this growth. Anyway, there is no perfect time. So these 5 mistakes, try to avoid them, work with an expert, okay, to come out on the other side. Number 1, quality. How do you buy it? Assess it. Number 2, don't get overexcited. Anything that's being promised, take 30% off the top. Are you still excited? Buy it. Number 3, it's very, very, very critical. Well, not very critical. Don't go into the market with a shopping mindset. Go with a business mindset or have an expert advisor guiding you. Number 4, use an expert. You'd never fly in an airplane with an amateur pilot. Why do you do it when you're going to buy a property? Last but not the least, there's no perfect timing in the market. There is the perfect timing for you. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon. If you want to work with us, there is a link below. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.